Coming up on Texas Parks and Wildlife.
There's the history around it and the tradition of it, and you're never going to go wrong with clean, healthy food.
This particular piece was set aside as a hay meadow about the time of the Civil War. That means no cattle were even allowed to graze on it.
Those outdoor enthusiasts are the ones that provide the funding to help support conservation and outdoor recreation in this state.
Most of the students have never been down a river, they've never been on a mountaintop, they've never been actually out of their city environment.
Texas Parks and Wildlife, a television series for all outdoors.
This series is funded in part by a grant from the Wildlife and Sport Fish Restoration Program. Through your purchase of hunting and fishing equipment and motorboat fuels, over $40 million in conservation efforts are funded in Texas each year.
Additional funding provided by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
On a winter day in Austin, Marshall Wright fixes some food for his family.
The ducks, I only want to do them to about medium rare. Onion, green bell pepper, and celery. What they call the Holy Trinity.
Marshall has been cooking all his life, but this meal is different from most.
I'm gonna make gumbo.
The preparation for it really began in a hunter education class 6 months earlier.
Which one's got the most control over the firearm muzzle? The one in the middle, absolutely.
Marshall's interest in healthy, local food has led him to explore hunting for the first time.
Not to stereotype, but I don't maybe necessarily look like a hunter.
But Marshall does represent a new trend among city dwellers who want to know more about where their food comes from.
That's good. We're at the downtown Austin Farmers Market. I guess I'll have to try them. I like the smaller ones as well. Shopping at farmers markets in general has started to gain a lot of popularity.
The smaller ones are $3 and the biggest ones are $5.
You can come to the market and get food straight from the source. It's going to be better for you to eat, and it's better for the local economy. Thank you.
Enjoy,
awesome.
brother.
Thanks, Larry. Because of the rise in obesity in America, because of the Food Inc. movies, because of the Michael Pollan books, it's hard now to ignore where your food comes from. I hate to say it's trendy because I think people are finally realizing we need to get back to how we shop and how we eat. Yeah.
If you want any help or feedback.
And Marshall brings back more than food from his trips to the farmer's market.
I'm actually in the process of shooting a cookbook.
Food photography is as much his passion as cooking and eating.
So much food photography is focused on that finished dish. I like the process of cooking the food or preparing the food as much as I do the eating of the food, and then to capture that with photography.
When Marshall is not at the computer for his photography or his job in social media, he also keeps a blog about, you guessed it, food.
My blog's very heavy on photography, but I definitely got into it as a means of exploring my passion for food. For the most part, I just like to eat.
This focus on food has led to Marshall's interest in getting some the traditional way.
This shotgun here came from my father-in-law. There is a primal back to basics element of it that I think is very prominent in food culture right now. What can we do and how can we find ways to eat that we know what we're eating? And so hunting seemed to be obviously a logical step to that.
Marshall Wright.
So what now that Marshall has learned the rules of hunter safety?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, now what? Probably to learn how to shoot a gun. That'd be a good start.
The goal today is just essentially familiarization with a shotgun.
To get some hands-on experience, Marshall also enrolls in a hunter education field course.
So today we're going after these birds called skeet. Okay. Now it's loaded, ready to go. Keep your finger outside the trigger guard until we're ready to fire.
Pull. Still a little bit intimidating.
Nice. You have to move the muzzle to the bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull. There's more to think about than I thought.
Okay, nice. What you had problems doing is finding the bird quicker.
Pull. I've shot a shotgun once.
Ooh.
This was the first time.
Just below it.
Pull. I hit 0.
Okay.
I want a bird hunt. It's going to take some more practice, but I'll definitely get it.
Ooh, just scratched the left edge of it.
I at least got a little piece of one.
What is this part called?
Yeah, but
Stock.
As
There you
Marshall
go.
finds out, if you don't grow up hunting, learning the ropes can take some effort. While interest and determination go a long way, getting started may mean finding friends who already hunt or hiring a guide.
All right, roll that over on the bolt handle if you would, please.
Downrange, but in the same position.
Fortunately, through a contact from this class, Marshall is invited on his first hunt.
15. So that's something.
All the preparation may soon pay off.
Nice.
All right, nailed it.
You know, it's not grab a gun and go sit out in the woods and shoot something. There's a lot that's involved in getting to this point. I do hope it's successful. Either way, I get to be outside and we get to be in nature and do something fun. Yes, ma'am, I need to get a hunting license, please.
Okay. And what are you going to be hunting for?
For duck.
Okay.
And of course, I had to go buy a hunting license, which I went and did this morning. So I'm licensed now officially, and
have a good day.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna get some ammo for the hunt, and yeah, then we'll be ready to go early, 5:30 in the morning tomorrow.
All right, let's go and sit down and get ready. It was pretty slow. This property typically will have 5 to 12 flights of birds. Get it. Shoot.
Far off.
Yeah. Kill, no bird. We saw 4 groups of birds work, but that's part of hunting.
Just sitting there and waiting in the anticipation of when the birds are gonna come and if they're gonna come and what do you do when they come, and you know, and you have to go through all the stuff that you've learned in hunter education and thinking about your firearm, and just everything about it runs through you in a split second. It was exciting.
There's some birds up top. Take them. Good shot, Dixie. Nice shot, Marshall.
Thank you.
Nice shot. Marshall did great. You know, I'm impressed. Good girl.
I happened to be lucky and got a couple.
Nice. Nice shooting.
Thanks.
You know, we could go purchase a cow for about $600 if you really want to go home with some meat. These are free-range, organic.
We didn't see a lot of birds, but we saw enough that it was successful. This is it. It was fun. I'm absolutely going to do it again. Okay, let's eat. Being able to go and do a hunt, then come back and be able to share it with other people, I think that's seems to be a nice trend that people are trying to get back to. Good duck in there. That tastes nice.
Daddy, I like your gumbo.
Thank you, Maggie.
And my face messy.
Up in northeast Texas, you'll find Daphne Prairie. And that guy over on the hill, that's landowner B.F. Hicks. Now this prairie is special. You see, these mounds are called Mima mounds, and they're here because this land has never been plowed.
This particular piece was set aside as a hay meadow about the time of the Civil War. That means no cattle were even allowed to graze on it. So you've got these pimple mounds, these Mima mounds, sometimes called, that are like pimples on the face of the earth, and they're actual geological formations, the tallest left in the state of Texas. I guess you'd have to call it pride of place. I grew up here. I was always around this property. My family always took a lot of pride in it. I take a lot of pride in it.
These Mima mounds are just so astounding. There's very little of these left anywhere. We did surveys of prairies about 3 years ago, and we found that there was less than 1% of the prairies that are native still left in the whole state of Texas. That means that this is an extraordinarily rare prairie, and we're excited that BF has worked so hard to maintain it and save it for future generations.
To help preserve it for future generations, BF sets fire to this prairie every other year.
We do prescribe burns out here on the prairie to reduce woody stem growth. We also do it to increase nutrients back into the soils. You know, it's just a good all-natural way to do it.
The environment is so important to me in terms of what we have to do to try to step up to the plate and protect what we can. And if something was given to us and has passed to us, that's our legacy, and I'll do what I can to protect it.
The biggest joy for BF is to open up his prairie home to anyone that wants to visit.
This is my first time, and I'm excited. My children are excited, so it's my very first time.
Up in the tree is an American kestrel. It's our smallest bird of prey. It's a raptor, it's a falcon.
There go two of them right there.
Everybody see them? There, that upland sandpiper we just looked at, he's just passing through, and the Daphne Prairie is like a gas station where you gotta refuel on a long journey. Some of our grassland species are in severe decline, species like the eastern meadowlark and the northern bobwhite, and it's critical that we have properties like this Daphne Prairie to give those species a place to call home.
There are not enough places in Texas where small children can come out on an open piece of land and trek back across grasslands, prairies. I want to share that.
You can hear the meadowlark, he's making that chatter.
It has a little bit of black.
I like the fact that he is able to see the defining colors of a bird, you know, up close and personal. Yep, that's it. That's it. The looks on their face is priceless. And to see my children so anxious to come out, this is so amazing. I can't wait to do it again.
The gates are always open or will be open for them, as long as I live anyway.
I like just experiencing stuff. I like that going out there. I might be a backpacker or something.
They say the mountains with the gaps in them, that's the travel. That's what they was traveling through.
I think this is cool. This is what I've been waiting for.
Nicole Amy is a sophomore at Robert E. Lee High School in Houston. She's one of 24 students who have come to spend a week in the mountains. A week away from the city.
Suck up this air, man. It's time to go.
Time to go.
It's time to go, man.
That's gonna be like intense. We're going on top?
Nah, man. Gotta have faith. It's on now, man.
Oh, man, we're gonna go to the top.
All these teenagers come from Houston's inner city. They're smart, ambitious, and enthusiastic. But up till now, their life experience has centered on urban surroundings.
You must not like heights.
For most of these students, it's their first chance.
We finally made it.
To see
That was awesome.
a mountaintop.
I want to go higher now.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
I don't know, like in Houston and stuff, there's so much hustle and bustle and all this noise going around. And here it's just, you can hear people's voices, but you hear the wind more, and the wind is like so, oh man. Oh man, this is cool. This isn't high enough for me. I want to climb that one. But I don't know, this would be such like a spiritual place to be, I guess. Because I mean, you're so high up, and a human just can't not think about how close you are to God from right here.
Oh yeah, right, come on. Stay right here. Look at the ridge right there. I love this, man. I love adventure.
And everybody's like, ooh, we too high, we too high.
These teams were brought here by the Korima Foundation, whose volunteers use the deserts and mountains of West Texas as a huge natural classroom.
Dang! Can you believe that's where we were?
Most of the students have never been down a river. They've never been on a mountaintop. They've never been actually out of their city environment. I guess this is almost like taking somebody to the moon. It is such a radical experience.
The Rio Grande.
Here we're coming down to the muddy Rio Grande.
This is it.
That's Mexico right there.
Oh, so if we cross this right here, we in Mexico.
That's it right over there, that little muddy bank over there.
No way.
That's Mexico.
I thought it'd be clean. I thought it'd be bigger with like fences over there.
Yeah, I thought that's for like army people.
Yeah, and like guards blocking it, but there's just a little boat. I don't think I'll be going to Mexico anytime soon.
That's another thing. Let's get back on track on water. People try to ration water, and it doesn't work. We found people that have died with a quarter of a canteen of water because they were trying to ration it. Psychologically, they were saying, well, if I've still got some water, I'm going to be all right. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't do you any good in your canteen. When you're thirsty, you need to go ahead and drink.
Oh, 3 boys and 1 girl, and no fire. This is horrible. I can't believe y'all guys.
The man make it look simple.
Monica, can you bring me a piece of sandwich? My group ain't starting no fire.
It's just practice. It's like everything else. You don't read a book about basketball and then go out and play against Michael Jordan. I mean, you know. Are you getting tired?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop and very easily pull it up. Just very easily. And gather your tinder around there and short, gentle puffs at first. You guys are doing good.
Fire!
Oh, yeah.
Keep blowing. There you go.
I knew you could do it.
All right.
All right,
Love it, man.
What I take home, I think I'm building my self-esteem up, you know?
Oh.
I can do it. That's what I think I can take home. Because like before I came out here, I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to climb no rocks and no mountains and stuff. And like yesterday, we went over there and we was like climbing out on mountains, and I did it. So I think I'm building myself up. I can do more things that I think I couldn't do.
Father God, Lord, I just lift up this day to you, Father, and I thank you for just giving us life one more time, Father. And I ask that we don't take for granted the beautiful just scenes that you have put in front of us, Father God. And I know that you can take care of this, Father, and you can take care of us. Amen.
All right, see y'all later. Where you going?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Look at them, they're together. Right on.
You're the most off person.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, we're going to spin around here, it looks like. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune here. Here we go.
I feel like I'm in the bamboo shoot. Right on. Oh, back paddle. Back paddle. Back paddle. She lost her stick.
Oh, man. We worked up a hunger.
You know what I was thinking, like, when we got off the raft, I was like, man, I'm so pumped and stuff right now. I bet you when I get there, I'm just gonna run around, like, and then I fell asleep and I woke up and I almost started crying because I hurt so bad. And I was like, what was I thinking? I'm not gonna run around.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. It was hard for a minute. And then we had to work together, and then we got it going on.
Man, I never hurt so bad in my arms in my life. Hey, is there any plants out here that will, like, help sore muscles? They do everything else.
Okay, y'all wanted to sing one together?
Yeah.
Well, let's just do it. What you say? Y'all said you knew Kumbaya, huh? Who wants to start it? Someone's crying, Lord, Kumbaya.
What the? What did he say?
Someone's crying, Lord.
Even though it's solitude, I really don't feel alone because I feel like the presence of God. Then, like, in the city, you got, like, stuff just, like, discouraging you and all that stuff, and you feel alone, like, just because you don't think anybody's going through what you're going through. But out here, it's like there's an understanding between you and God and you and nature.
Out here under the stars, the world seems so much bigger. The possibilities so much greater. These teenagers are beginning a lifelong journey, realizing that anything is within their grasp. Suddenly, those stars seem a little closer than they used to.
Fish makes you brainy, bright, and beautiful.
To celebrate its golden anniversary, Texas Parks and Wildlife Television is adding humor to an old film reel as a tribute to the past 50 years.
There's a number of things that hadn't changed in the 50 years. Our mission in serving all Texans and the natural resources that we're charged to steward is going to stay the same. From our fisheries and wildlife biologists and game wardens and park rangers and education and outreach specialists all around the state will keep carrying on that mission every single day, serving Texas.
To commemorate the anniversary, the agency has created a public service announcement featuring half-century milestones, both good and bad.
How we communicate with our constituents and outdoor enthusiasts is literally changing by the day. The advances in social technology allows us to communicate more efficiently and more effectively.
To further this technology, Texas Parks and Wildlife has set up a 50th anniversary webpage at lifesbetteroutside.org, where people can share stories and photos and inspire others to enjoy nature.
Really, the last 50 years have been, the golden years for the state's fish and wildlife and outdoor recreation, and couldn't be more proud to celebrate this 50th birthday. But we're also equally proud to look forward to the next 50 years.
The agency hopes people will sign up to become a Texas Parks and Wildlife ambassador and pledge to do things like visit state parks, take a kid hunting or fishing, and watch or share a video showcasing what's made life better outside in Texas.
We absolutely appreciate all Texans who take the time to hunt or fish or visit their state parks. Those outdoor enthusiasts are the ones that provide the funding to help support conservation and outdoor recreation in the state.
This series is funded in part by a grant from the Wildlife and Sport Fish Restoration Program. Through your purchase of hunting and fishing equipment and motorboat fuels, over $40 million in conservation efforts are funded in Texas each year.
Additional funding provided by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.